I'm going to demonstrate how to create patient lists. As ED providers, we do not utilize the list function much because we don't have rounds and we don't have clinic patients assigned to us. But this can be useful, especially when you're using your iOS app, if you would like to have a list of, say, all the patients that are currently active in the ED, and then you can scroll through them and find the one that you would like to, say, take a photograph of. So the first step is to go into your usual Cerner login, and instead of using FirstNet, I want you to use PowerChart, and you will double click it, and you'll get to your usual Millennium login, and it's the same username and password that you use for FirstNet. And then you will click on Patient List, which I already have open, and then click on this icon for a tool. And on the left-hand side, you see a list of lists, and these are lists based on various criteria created by some of our providers, and these providers have made these lists available to everyone. And if you scroll down, you'll see Santa Paula Emergency Department. This is one that I created that shows all the patients that are in the Santa Paula ED, active patients and holding. And take that and arrow it over to your active list, and then scroll down to VCMC Emergency Department and make it active in your list. And then you'll click OK. And now in the next part of the demonstration, I'm going to show how to use your iOS app and how to find those lists in your iOS app. Now, if you want to see how I created this list, in case you ever have to create a list yourself, you can go to New List, and then by location, then you'll click the various locations. This shows you all the places where you could potentially have patients assigned. And so you go to Ventura County Medical Center, or Santa Paula, and expand that, and you can see all of the locations in Ventura County Medical Center. And what I did is I selected patients that are ED holds and patients that are in the emergency department. And then you give yourself a name to the list. If you want to create a proxy, this is enabling other people to see your list. And so if you want to enable everyone to see your list, you click New. Under Group, you pick Admitting, and then under Access, you give them full access. And then you hit Apply. And then you would hit Finish. But I'm going to cancel this out since I already have the list created. Now, when you open your iOS app such as PowerChart Touch or Camera Capture, you will see at the bottom rounds list, and if you click at that, you see a list of the list that you now have enabled, and you can select one of them, and then you can choose to sort by name, which is what I recommend, and then you would hit Done or Save, and then the list of the current active patients would appear, and you can select the one of interest.